Genius, bitch, genius. If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mind, y'all, I really talk to few. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never won, nigga, but we offing you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Wells, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, you should crown this. Came from the Wells, got a spot on the half. Wiggle on this case, shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City turned to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end, the capital of the city. Shit get high here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngins, they hop shop here. Enjoy your body until they see it soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the plane smoke for sure you get suited. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a groundhog. Bitch, I'm 39 to the death of it. Tell them let the weapon spit. 40 with a drum jack kicking like some Tekken shit. Ain't from the 9 from 39. Home of BT, big shouty, right? Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, gotta plan waiting. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raider. Bag them, seal them and get them gone. Jumped in this shit, was thirsty to see a zone. Ass bees here, wood big as hell like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. G here, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. I am 39. PFA shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. Genius, this genius. I'm one of them niggas. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them talk about that hood team shit. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this PFA shit now, don't you? PFA shit!
So, from what I gather, these flowers are metaphorical for the respect.
What's good, everybody? Shop Talk 7, we up top, but we get down, so you gotta get this D. D Smith in the house. Man, look who we got in shop tonight, man. We got another shop sis in the house tonight, baby. Coach TP in the building. You know what I'm saying? Talk to boss in the house.
Talk to the boss, lady.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's good to see you. Man, that's good. That's what's up, man. Shop Talk 7 in the house, man. We here on a Thursday night, man. We got Talk to Boss in the building, man. Shout out to this Talk to the Boss, man. Yeah, we here to talk to the boss lady. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, man. How you doing, Coach T?
I'm doing good today on this Thursday.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a little hot outside, but we making it. We making it. Shout out to the chat. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Whether you guys are tuning in on StreamYard, whether you're tuning in on Facebook, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, or right now if you're tuning in on the Roku app. You know, you guys can find us on the Roku app right now. So make sure you check us out. Support District Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7, baby. Go check us out, man. Ain't no excuse. Can't be saying you ain't catch no episodes, man. You can catch us everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And as usual fashion, we got to get off into our resident SBO segment. Brought to you by Shop Talk 7, man. We want to show some appreciation to all the small business owners that are rocking with us and supporting us, you know, and just, you know, show some love. You know what I'm saying? So first off, shout out to Rose Design Services. That's RO''S Design Services. Because without that apostrophe, if you ain't got that apostrophe,
Gotta put it in there.
yeah. It's a whole different word. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I would do it, but my throat is a little hurt, like a little rusty right now, so I ain't gonna try it. But y'all know it. Y'all know it. Shout out to Rose Design Services, man. Gotta flex a little bit. Gotta flex a little bit. Yeah, gotta flex a little bit. Show them something. Yeah. Ro do a great job. Shout out to Ro. On time. What up, Ro?
Shout out to Bro.
And Shop Talk 7 loves you too, bro. Thank you so much. You guys want to reach out to Ro, hit her up, 773-322-3076. Again, the number is 773-322-3076. And hit her up across Facebook. Gmail, and IG at Rose Design Services, man. All right, make sure y'all check out for all your customary accoutrement needs. You know what I'm saying? She does banners, she does flyers, she does clothing, socks, hats, all of it, man. So y'all make sure y'all holler at Rose, man. For real. And next up, shout out to our girl, Miss Nicole the Ingram of Tiffany's Closet. All right, that's TIFFANYZKLOZET.com. All right, where beauty is queen. No, my beauty is fashion. Well, fashion is queen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, man. Thank you. Thank you, Ro. Appreciate you. You guys want to check out Tiffany's Closet, make sure you check her out. TIFFANYZKLOZET.com. All right, where fashion is queen. All right, and also make sure y'all check out our girl Miss Nikki Spiller of Nikki's Sleek Designs, man. You know Nikki, she does our promos. You know, Nikki doing a pretty good job of doing our promos, man. So shout out to Nikki, man. We love you. We appreciate you, baby girl. And if you too want to hit up Nikki, hit her up. www.nikkisleekdesigns.com. If you want to email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. All right. And that does it for our resident SBO segment, man. Brought to you by Shoptalk 7. All right. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Once again, thank you to the chat for stopping in, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Got to give a shout out to Chill told me to post this. Love you, bro. Love you. We miss you. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time, bro. Take your time. We love you. Whatever we need, whatever you need, just let us know. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chill. And me and Monica should be pulling up shortly. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all in a minute. All right. But before we go, let's go ahead and get off to this music. All right. We'll be back after this break. And let's talk some more with the boss. All right. We got the boss in the house. Let's go. Let's get this Cancel Nicole and Diego pull up. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
CK, have mercy. Question. You want it for something, I won't put that passion, I'll let you have it, whatever it may be. I ain't got that shit to give. You want it for something, last I checked I owed you nothing. A little respect goes a long way, can't ask for that ticket the hard way.
I don't know what you used to, but I know ain't nobody gonna compare to me. I love it when you're naked, you ain't gotta get dressed, baby, you can come better to me. You don't understand how you act like you don't care, and I treat you like you're rare to me. You don't really need nobody there but me. She says like nobody care but me. It's player.
Like that ain't no debating, can't take it back, watch what you're saying. If this cause of me, then why you staying? Said what you said, ain't no explaining, yeah. It's a fight now, he said that it's up and it's stuck now. He is saying anything to get his point across. I can tell that you're fishing just to throw it on.
I know I've been gone for a while. She told me come home, ain't been picking up the phone in a while. It's funny, I remember you first told me to smile. Sorry, but my heart been cold for a while. No, you know the vibes, I ain't gotta say much, cause you know when I'm down, but you be holding me down. Say we locked in till we dead and we're gone. We ain't even falling up if it's a hole in the ground. Hold fast, slow down. Take your time, we ain't gotta go fast. Baby, I'm just trying to make the moment last, cause I done seen how fast things can go back. Couple more rounds, gotta throw it back. Ain't gotta ask if it's mine, cause I know that. What you tell me, so I don't ask. Baby, tell me where you wanna go snap. Just know that we go back like Cadillac on 4 flat. Mikasa, Sukasa, you're welcome like a donut. She's rocking, she's rolling, we roll there and roll back. If I don't know nothing, then I know that.
That's how I've been doing. It be so random when you come through. Nights like this, you hold me down. If you ain't this shit, you held me down. So we fight back. He said I'm the reason why he act like that. If it's like that, take it all back. No time to be toxic, but to fall back. But I'ma forever be me. I'ma forever be solid. Think that it's time to be honest. You the one took it the hardest. You wasn't ready for all this. Vision of having your kids. Could you picture that at the audience? I won't take it back cause I meant it. I'm searching for shit you ain't giving.
Hey, yo. Okay, see, bro. Hey, Nanette, I hear you. But all that get to know you stuff, man. And I'm with all that. And just to let you know, I've been screaming all year. Winnie City Vibes, Volume 1, Ken Folks Entertainment. I know you been hurt, but I ain't nothing like them lanes. I wanna get money with you, let's get this change. Buy a big house, you in the Lex, I'm in the range. Play your cards right, your finger might get a ring. I wanna mold you, I wanna grow you. All I ask is trust in the world, I'll show you. First class trips, Gucci purses, diamond rings. Call your mama, tell her she don't have to work again. They call me P59, girl, I'm your biggest fan. Put you in dress code, can't folks be the brand. Take my hand, walk with me, open up, talk to me, be yourself, be free, and I'ma give you what you need. Good loving all night, straight drop, hard pipe. Tell me all the things you love and the things you don't like. Love it when you get mad and catch a funky attitude. Signing off, yours truly, Mr. Get to Know You. Go.
Now where you from and what you do? What is it in life that you most value? So peculiar that's attracting me. You stand out from the rest, so baby, let's see. Is this too good to be true? Something different, something special about you. Just how open seems to be. Just let's go, let the ocean breathe. My guy, someone who match my flight. Don't have to question why. With you, don't have to try. Stomach filled with butterflies. With you, spend all my time. Morning text you send on by. Can't wait for you to be mine. Can I get to know you? Can I get to know? It's just something about you. Can I get to know? Do you wanna get to know me? From your actions, you already show me. So can I get to know you? 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 I wanna get to know you. What's your future plans? And do you like to dance, baby? Do you like to cook? And what's your favorite sport, baby? Do you like to travel? What you do in your pastime? What is your passion? What is the goal to get you there? Are you a man of action? Tell me what turns you on. Tell me what makes you tick. Tell me if you feeling me. Tell me that you got a big Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you wanna explore, baby. Tell me how you feel on the inside. Tell me what's on your mind. Can I get to know you? Can I get to know you, baby? It's just something about you. It's something about you. Do you wanna get to know me? Do you wanna get to know me? From your actions, you already show me. So can I get to know you? 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 I wanna get to know you, boy. Can I get to know?
This is it, man.
New treble. Hey, I'm not just anybody. I ain't just anybody. Let's get it.
Phone going off, it says she texting me now. Because I'm in out of town. Wondering if I could come over and give a nookie a couple rounds. She like the way I put it down. As much as I want to. Shorty catching feelings, and that's something I don't do. Love making feel different when you know you ain't supposed to. Now she interested in me visiting frequently. She asked me me what my secret is. Told her I'll be keeping it concealed. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. She say that she like when I'm around. She when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Let it out, no. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. See me on Shoptalk 7, now she want the D. She been sipping the pineapple juice, so I know it's sweet. Got a heart racing, cause this ain't where I'm supposed to be. And if a nigga find out, I put him both to sleep. Holding me, she telling me she need me badly. Controlling me, I love it when she call me daddy. Energy, make me wanna be the bad. They wanna know just what my secret is. Told her I'll be keeping it. There's a fight. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. And she say that she like when I'm around. She when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Don't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. And she say that she like when I'm around. She when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. No.
Much needed time.
From a middle class standpoint, I guess it. For niggas whose fucking light bills is $100, I guess so.
Hey, what's good, man? Shoptalk 7, we up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Media Minus Pod Guy Radio. Jesus in the building.
Man, look who we got in the shop tonight, man. We got Shop Sis.
They can't see her, though. They can't see her.
Oh, shit. Damn. Thank you. See, this is why you gotta have people here. See?
There you go.
There we go. That's Shop Sis. Let's run it back. Yeah. Good to see you. We got Coach Tracy P.
Yes.
In the house. How you been?
I'm good.
Talk to boss. Talk to us. How's it been?
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been great. Everything's been good. God is good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just chilling. You know,
that's what's up.
Trying to make it happen. Trying to catch that wave.
Yeah. What's your favorite guest? What's the favorite guest you had on so far?
Favorite Treble.
Treble.
Number one.
Treble.
He was the
No. Somebody else. Somebody else.
My first guest, of course, Treble.
Somebody else. That's like a cheat code, so we need somebody else.
Now, it might be a cheat code for y'all, but let me tell you what's going down on the Talk to Boss show.
That's an obvious pick, though. I mean, like, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who else would it be?
Exactly. So who else? So give me a.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Best.
I can't say that.
Give us another best. Another favorite.
Okay. Well, I haven't even had the best on there quite yet. Then.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying you've had guests. So which one of them are noteworthy?
I told you who it was. So since you won't let me,
there got to be somebody besides Treble that was noteworthy.
Okay.
I hope so. Shit.
Okay. Well, I did have my best friend's son on the show. You know what I'm saying? That was very enlightening. You know what I'm saying? I had a Pride show. You know. To end the Pride Month.
Okay.
You know? So I had my friend's son come on the show and vibe it out with me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was real nice.
Our racist ass didn't even have one.
No, we didn't. That make us racist?
Is that racist?
If we don't surprise, if we didn't like
roll with the Pride.
Yeah.
It's something.
What is it?
Bigotry?
I mean, I don't have no problem with gay people.
It's something with an E at the end of it.
I just don't like the dumb shit. That's all. Just means you the stupid shit. That's all.
It's judgmental.
No, sorry.
Judgmental.
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Sorry for being human.
Whatever it's gonna be a shop book word.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, man. Real quick, let me get back into that playlist real quick. Speaking of Trouble the Singer, I'm not just anybody. Ugh.
That was just hot.
If I let you know.
Hey.
I ain't talking to Trouble right now.
Are you responsible?
He still ain't sent me the song with Shoptalk 7 in it.
This is the song with Shoptalk.
He ain't sent it to me. I asked him to send it to me.
Send it to us.
I said no. I asked him to send it to me, kind gentleman.
Oh well.
So I could play it at the on Tuesday.
Oh man.
Oh, we got a couple more days.
I'm hurt. Now, this was supposed to happen last Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Trouble. Shout out to Trouble, man. That joint before that, man, was that in the net? Featuring 59, baby. Kinfolk and them. Kinfolk, them. Know You. That Know You remix, man. That's the joint. That's the joint right there.
50, he ain't 59, he's 67.
67.
Tell him I said so.
That nigga 58.3. And before that, we had Candace Nicole featuring Diego. Pull Up, baby. Pull Up. That's a joint too, man. Shout out to the list, man. And shout out to the chat. We love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether you're tuning in on Facebook, StreamYard, YouTube, or now the Roku app. Yeah. Yeah, did you know that? You didn't know that, did you? Of course you did. I said it before the break. I like that. Yeah, I can catch us on the Roku app, man. So make sure y'all check us out. Support District Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7, baby. Check us out. All right, man. Boss lady, back to talk to boss.
Back to the boss lady.
Back to the boss lady. So what's the next? Who's your next guest?
Okay, up next, I got a couple of guys from the neighborhoods, and we gonna throw a couple of ideas, and we gonna do a baby daddy, baby mama type of show. Yeah.
Baby daddy, baby mama type of show.
Baby daddy, baby mama type of show.
Okay. So it's gonna have three guys. Three guys. No baby mamas involved.
No baby mamas involved.
Okay.
So you speaking for the baby mamas on that episode?
I'm chime in where I can, but everybody that really know me know that honestly, I'm usually always on the guy's side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm one of them females that's usually out on the guy's side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just looking for somebody to fight. You're always looking for somebody to argue with.
You know what? I think we could do a test around here. Y'all could take the baby daddy side. I'll take the baby mama side.
Nah, you don't know how to do.
You just want to be a baby mama that bad?
Yes, that bad.
So I need you to say it on air. I need you to say it on air that you identify as a baby mama.
I identify as a baby mama. I'm gonna put it on the show.
We had this conversation now.
I can do devil's advocate. I can do the hell out of some devil's advocate.
Okay, now see, I'm gonna tell you
because I take their side on a lot of things.
You do?
Yeah.
Don't cry about it.
I take their side on a lot of stuff.
Okay. I mean,
wait, it's all situational. It depends. Like, my child's mother, I see her side. I see her point on some things, and then some things I think her thought process should just be obliterated. But I see her point on some things. Mm-hmm. But I've seen some trash baby daddies. I've seen some trash parents on either side justify some interesting things.
I have.
Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen parents consistently not put their children first, outside of clothing them and bathing them or whatever. Right. I've also took time to understand why it would be that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's a human thing. Like the self-preservation is the first rule of nature, not the preservation of another person. It is I called it a trauma bond once. That may not be the right word. I like the word, but somebody between a mother and a child, because of how a birthing process is violent. You know what I'm saying? It's not violence like I'm committing crimes against people, but I'm saying it's violence. It's like a baby growing inside your body is doing stuff to you. You're not the same, and then the way it got to get taken out of you is you know what I'm saying? It's pain and discomfort involved with bringing this beautiful thing into the world. I believe that part kind of plays on the psyche of why a mother, even whether we think she's doing her job or not, why her maternal instincts is deeper than paternal instincts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
To where she could be postpartum or something.
Well, for that, or based on how well she cares for the baby.
Okay.
The thing she's quick to grasp, because there will never be a bond like a mother and a child.
That's right.
Never.
Right.
That's right.
It can't exist.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That the way it was easy for me to do my part.
Right.
Right. As far as
We was having a good time.
as far as the crib, we had a good
We
time.
was having a good time.
She probably told me don't pull out. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
A good time was had.
You feel me? I should have named my son Good Times. It was because I remember making them. It was
Damn
a
good time.
I literally remember
Good
the day because of the big time span in between the time we hadn't done it and then finally did it, and then how long it took us to do it again.
Okay.
Because we was fighting.
Oh.
Yeah, we was fighting. I remember. I'm kind of happy I could pinpoint that though. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember what happened. Come in me, okay.
What you say? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it was good.
It's making a baby, yeah. The vagina's a wonderful thing.
Having a good time. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, but that whole conversation is like extra layered, man. It's
very much.
As I'm more apt to take our side because I'm a man, right? But if I want to be accountable, I gotta
balance it out.
I gotta balance it out. I gotta look at the whole thing. It's not even always, to me, overall, it ain't the parents' fault. What's the state of parenting that we see today? It's the societal thing. We let our culture go. The culture we were building, we let it go. And then we start blaming each other. The kids today, the problem with the generation today, and I hate when people talk like that. My first thought is shut up. Shut your mouth. Because you didn't peep game and you let society raise your kids.
Right.
And a lot of generations did it. Even our generation of parents have done it to a degree. Obviously, there's always exceptions. But we was the first generation raised on video games. Okay. Atari, Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, the handheld games. We got caught up in that. And then our kids were totally raised by computers.
Not necessarily. Shit. I send my kids to the library.
Well, okay, well, you're the exception then. You know that you're the exception.
And even at the library, they're using
there's a lot of computers at the library. But I'm saying, but your counterparts, the majority of your counterparts probably didn't do that. Counterparts.
Well,
I don't know if that's the right word, but
the intent is hopefully different.
Right.
You know, if you in the library, hopefully you're not just there surfing, printing out whatever. Print out.
Right.
Hopefully you're there using what's
2-3 times a week and you're sitting there for hours. You just ain't on the computer.
I went there to not hear my mother yell at my brother. That's the only reason I went there. I ain't looking at no books. Unless I found a sports magazine. I didn't care about none of that. I was a mild-mannered child. Just didn't want to be around people who made trouble. Okay. Unless my brother got in trouble, then I got in trouble because I had to go fight then. Right. But other than that,
I made my kids go and they came home with all type of little projects and I was so glad, we lived that close to Woodson Library because it's a big, huge library, lots of stuff, lots of activities. You know what I'm saying? So it was great.
Growing up was damn it, man. You just think about the way I hate to sound old saying that, but just think about the way you grew up and how much different it is now. Like going outside was a thing. Going outside now is very, very risky.
Right.
It's very what?
Risky. It was risky then, but
it was risky then. Niggas got shot all the time.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. That's another thing that shows you the conditioning. Like it really was a lot of shit going on when we were kids. Just as much, almost. But for some reason, it feels like it's like way more dangerous.
That's because we hear about it more.
No, I think that's because everybody got guns.
I think the reason I'm saying
got guns.
The reason I'm saying I think it's because we hear about it more because in the 90s the murder rate was higher
than it is now.
Yeah, late 80s, mid 90s.
I never paid attention.
Matter of fact, in the 80s they was listening to Al Green shooting people.
I never paid attention.
Really?
I never paid attention to the murder rate.
It was killers it was killers well before gangster rap took off.
True,
yeah.
True.
The people were listening to Luther Vandross and then go gun them down.
This ain't new. Johnny Cash used to do it all the time. He's known for
understand
having
me?
bars. So
the murder rate was even higher back when the mob was at their height.
Right.
I never cared about the murder rate because the propaganda always trumps whatever the rate is anyway. So even if the rate is lower, it always still feels and seems like it don't matter.
I mean, one person getting murdered is too many.
I mean, yeah, of course.
One person getting murdered is too many.
And then it's how they're getting murdered and where they're getting murdered and what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Same narratives. You know what I'm saying? So
we can't pinpoint. We cannot pinpoint when murder wasn't here.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's just part of life. It sucks. but it's part of life. It's never not been here.
Right.
Of course, things will get more exposed to things. It's easier to get guns because you can look up how to get a gun. The internet did a lot
Yeah.
to us, you know, but we allowed the internet to do a lot to us.
Yeah.
Speaking of the internet,
when that pandemic happened and everything, when they quarantined everybody and made us have to go strictly to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
didn't help.
Zoom this, Zoom that. Everything has to be done strictly on computer. If you want to see somebody, do some shopping, even get groceries.
What a way to live.
Everything turned to completely online.
Good times, huh?
The pandemic was kind of
Good
fun.
Times. Let's go ahead and get to this.
It was kind of fun, yeah.
We'll talk about that. Let's get to this music break, man. When we come back, we're going to talk about how fun the pandemic actually was for people.
I got a list for you.
What up, Tux?
You got a list.
Shout out to Tux and family in the building. What up, Uncle Tux? What's good with it, man? Let's go ahead and get to this music, man. We got Fox Montana, More Than Money. We'll be back on the other end of this music break. Shop Talk 7. Let's get it. We got Talk the Boss, Coach TP in the building. Let's go. Let's get it.
It's more than money. It's more than money. Yeah. It's more than money. Need the power as well. It's more than money. It's more than money. It's more than money. Need the power as well. Few keys in the Nike bag. I'm on the run with it. Lot of ones with it. Couple guns with me. Niggas on my team got it. This something you never seen, shout it. Pack your shit like pinata. Sagittarius, yes, you in my presence. I'm always good, dog. Don't need no veterinarian. Straight, no chase for you. Bad taste for you. Got Hispanic shooter. No English for you. Niggas act nervous. You a pack worker. Never was in them trenches. You an observer. Ain't nothing rented. And I'm fucking in it. Say I hit a nerve like your fucking dentist. We should stuck to winning from the start to finish. She a throwaway. I've never stuck to women. Kiss with no feelings. This without a blemish. This the Benz, mommy. We don't do the lemons. It's more than money. It's more than money. Yeah. It's more than money. Need the power as well. It's more than money. It's more than money. It's more than money. Need the power as well. Go smoke your weed. Get your drinks. Ride to this shit, pay this shit back. It's more than money, man. Go get you some motherfucking power, nigga.
I don't hate you. I just feel like we both know the truth. The way you said it on me, feel like you still pick and choose. Lately, you look at me like you blame me. Smiling in my face, you looking so amused. So baby, just tell the truth. If you don't wanna be kid, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be kid, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, oh give it to me, try to understand why you can't seem to be my man. When you want things to go your way, you complete the stuff with the tape. Yeah, you ain't worth my time, so stop hitting my eye. Try to press the rewind, I give up this time. Cause if you don't wanna be, get just say and forth, I can't do this no more. Completely feeling ignored. Yep, I get that now it's time to restore. But first hit the door, I've tallied up your score. You and me no more. I thought the love was real. You made me feel it. But if you don't want a big hit, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't want to make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't want a big hit, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't want to make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, 'cause you ain't mine if this is it. No, we can't be friends. No, I won't pretend. I can't make a mess. Tired of tear for a touch. No, I won't come back. This is a fact. I'm sick of all your slack. 'Cause if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, yeah. This from now, I'm trying to make it out the slums, yeah. I'm trying to buy my mom's a home, yeah. I love my daughter, that's my heart, yeah. I feel like it's money coming my way. But I say grinding, so I gotta face the beats. And I can't let no nobody take food off my plate. And everybody know that I'ma find a way. But I can't let nobody get up in my way. All I do is grind, yeah. But hustle in my time, yeah. I put it all on the line, yeah. And then you're gonna define me. I'm the realest. Whoa. I got it out the mud, running. All my brothers solid, you know it. And everybody got their head down like a old song. Sometimes I need to get away. Pain up in my voice today. My voice raised. I can't make it do anything. My mind was gone, I felt the same. I'm okay, so I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of this. I got us. So much pain in my city, unreal. I gotta ride with a stick, and I ain't it. I just wish that we can go back to when we was kids. Show my baby girl how we live. Remember the drinking parties, we doing the farthest. 67 the block all night, we stayed out till the morning. Lost my homie up in no way, and to this day I know we waiting at the pearly gates. So I'ma keep on grinding. I told my brothers we gon' shine, yeah. I know we looking down, smiling. I know that I'ma make them proud, yeah. I got it there. Lord, help me, please. Help me, please. From the enemy. Lord, help me, please. All the things that I can't see, yeah. Sometimes I gotta get away. It's pain up in my voice today. My voice raised. I can't make it do anything. My mind was gone, I felt the same. But I'm okay. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of this. I got this. Oh.
Hey, we back. We back. Shop Talk 7. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Media Monics, Pod God, Radio Jesus in the building.
Who we got in the shop tonight?
Boss lady, Coach
Boss
TP.
lady. Coach TP in the house. Yeah. Glad to have you with us tonight.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad y'all let me slide on through with the shop
Come
boys
on now.
in the shop.
You already know.
Me?
You already know, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this shop biz. Let's go straight to the shop biz, man. Tree of knowledge versus the internet. Is there a difference?
Tree of knowledge.
Tree of knowledge.
That's what you said. Tree of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Tree of knowledge versus the internet.
What's the tree of knowledge?
In the Bible, Adam ate from the tree of knowledge, right?
Oh.
Is that what it's called? Tree of knowledge, or tree of good and evil, or knowledge of good
Something
and evil?
like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Right.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Versus the internet.
Versus the internet.
I think the tree of knowledge of good and evil might be the internet. That's what I think. It's where you find out everything that you don't know what to do with.
It's strictly on the internet. Definitely.
And the 5% we was taught this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So people got a lot of knowledge. You could just you can know a bunch of information.
No understanding.
No wisdom.
Nope.
The wisdom is the correct application of knowledge, or you're gonna get to the correct application through applying the knowledge.
Right.
Because you might still use it wrong, but if you're really seeking, you'll figure it out. So now you got wisdom. Now you know when to cut on the field. You know, versus what you did before. And then you gain an understanding once you get the result. Then you could be like, oh, you don't have an old moment during application, during while you're executing application. It's always after. Like when you look back, like, oh, okay, now I see.
Right.
You're able to put it together now.
Right.
But we just got a lot of knowledge. We just know a lot of stuff that because we read it, but knowledge evolves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Should be sharpened.
It evolves.
Sharpened.
Yeah, it evolves. What we knew 100 years ago ain't true today.
Yeah, one theory
ain't true today.
Yeah, one theory gets updated. You know, something new happens, or some new phenomenon happens. We have to now rethink that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
put a plan to it.
Yeah. So I mean, tree of knowledge versus the internet. I'd agree with you. I think it's probably the same thing. That's why I asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because hell, you got everything at your fingertips. You know, and a lot of it you probably didn't want to know. Most of it you probably didn't want to know.
Don't want to know.
I wish I didn't have half of the information that I have.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't. I wish I was a blind Christian believer again. I swear to goodness. I wish things were simpler. Mm-hmm. My marriage was better. No, I'm not married now, but my marriage was better. It was cool. Then I started having to know stuff.
Oh.
Now I'm questioning things and bringing a ruckus in my home and following this ideology of the path to knowledge is lonely, and I embrace that. Now, who embraces lonely?
You have to. You're gonna learn something,
huh?
You're gonna learn something. You better embrace loneliness.
Yeah, that's why I want to learn no more. I think for me, not speaking for anybody else, for me, loneliness is stupid. It's stupid, especially as much of a family-oriented guy that I am in my spirit. Mm-hmm. I'd rather celebrate Christmas and have my family than have went off on that tangent that I went off on. And now I'm missing Christmases because I don't celebrate that stuff. Fuck out of here. My grandma said, go, we go. I don't care if she told us to celebrate Rosh Hashanah.
Right.
Come on, grandma, yeah. What we eating? What you need me to bring?
Spend the time.
They're probably gonna make me bring cups because but
you can't cook.
Because I can't cook. So
what you said, bring it.
Shout out to the chat, man. What up, Day Hustle?
Get one of your little girlfriends to make a plate or something.
All right.
We got Day Hustle in the building. Shout out Day Hustle up, Shop Cuz. Shop Cuz, we got Shop Sis. Shop Sis, we got Shop Cuz. Family in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Say that work. What up, BBT? We got BB Trinette in the house, man. Chicago combos in Chicago. Saturdays 2 to 5 on here on My Radio Chicago. Make sure y'all check her out. She says once the mind expands, it can never go back to its original state.
That's true.
Okay.
I want to disagree with that so bad. I don't know why, but I can't because it's just true.
Yeah, once
you can't unforget.
Unlearn.
You're not gonna forget this stuff.
Yeah.
You saw it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And visuals are worth 1,000
or
words.
experience, and you could trick yourself.
So a lot of people have seen a whole lot of things they can't etch out of their head.
You can trick yourself, and you can settle in regression. You can. Well, it's not always regression. Sometimes what you learned, you don't need to use that. You don't really need every tool in the bag.
Yeah.
You know how much stuff I know how to do? I can list for days.
Right.
But I ain't mastered much of it because I can't master it all. It's but trying to be a full service production company by yourself is retarded. We shouldn't do it.
Right.
It's not a good idea. It's like the most I get out of that stuff. A lot of it is when I got to use it for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have to please nobody. I could use it how I know or need to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to apply it and make money off all of it, I'll be getting drug every which way from Sunday.
Yeah.
I won't have the mental space to really handle it all.
Yeah.
I mean, just knowing things means you have to put it someplace in your head.
And that's a burden. Now it's potentially a burden.
Yeah, because you got to store it somewhere. You got to put it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like going shopping for something you ain't really need, but you done brought it home, and now you got to find a place to put it.
Right.
You know damn well you didn't need it when you was out when you bought it, but you just had to get it for whatever reason.
Right.
But now you got a storage issue.
Sometimes I wish I never took an interest in human nature.
Really?
Yeah, because it's helpful when it's time to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's what most knowledge done for me. It's helpful when it's time to talk.
So you don't use outside talking?
I mean, yeah, but it got its downside. And I don't like the downside.
What's the downside?
I alienate people.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, maybe others don't do that, but I alienate people. You know what I'm saying? I get extra technical. I come off like a know-it-all, and I don't even mean to do that. You know what I mean? And I start overanalyzing, and then I get to a place. Okay, I understand people a bit more than the average person, so I start letting stuff slide. Then it gets on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
I start letting it slide because I'm like, this is just people.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say this is just people is because it has always happened with almost every situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just what they gonna do.
Right.
People gonna people.
But then at some point, I'm like, well, why don't you choose to think outside the box? And I asked that dumbass question, knowing and understanding that most people, the masses, are not going to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I even expect that?
Right.
But then it's still annoying.
It's still a question though.
You see what just happened there? A whole bunch of confusion on my part.
On your part. Right.
You feel me?
Right.
That's an example of what it has done to some people.
You can't divorce yourself from trying to figure out a question of why. Whenever you're in interacting with people, you can't divorce yourself from what the fuck was that about? You know, why did I get that reaction, or why do I feel this way? Why is always a question that's always swirling around. So you ain't gonna get away from that.
Yep. And then I found myself trying to simplify things for myself. Like a lot of when women ask me, "But what do you think you need from a woman?" I don't know. Why do I gotta know? Why do I gotta know?
Because
what do you bring? All I'm trying to see is what you do, and if I can vibe with that. Okay. That's it. I don't care for the intricate answer.
Well, then that's your answer.
I don't care at all for the intricate answer. I got to be articulate enough throughout the day. I don't care to deal with that when I'm settling down for the day.
So is there an answer, or is it just that's a Roman question?
There may be an answer, man. No, it's not an answer because I don't know what I'm looking for. My mama, man.
Oh, okay.
But my mama wasn't there, so I only know what I'm looking for. My dad raised me.
Mm.
The only women for sure. We all are.
We all are.
Really? Hell
Everybody,
yeah.
Everybody is.
You know, as a woman, I definitely want you to do some of the stuff that my mama should have been doing.
Think about it. That's usually our first bar. That's our first example of
anything.
What we expect anything, but definitely what we expect our mate to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just off top. You know
as a man, our mate has similar things going on that our mother had. Y'all look similar, right? Y'all got the same body parts, and we still want to use them for different reasons, but we want to use them.
I mean, they become the standard.
We still need from you the same things we needed from my mother, plus the extracurricular.
And this is why a lot of relationship situations are fucked up right now, because people don't want to say that.
It's a diss.
Yeah,
I'll never let nobody diss me with that. You know, I ain't trying to.
Who hurt you? It's who hurt you? Like, okay,
your homegirl did it.
Squat 400, bench 400, come out cock swole, and still be a person. Still have issues.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? A woman could have big titties and a big ass and swing that thing left to right. Oh, that look great. And be broken as hell.
It do look great though.
Right.
It look great. They get you by. But
and the good thing about broken women is I'm broken too. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Right.
You feel me?
But
but
me personally, when it comes to relationship, I'm not looking for a guy as a father figure or like that.
You don't think so?
I know so.
I don't think I don't think we're quite looking for mother figures. Like we don't really want you to mother us. We just want the we just want the benefits that come from your nurturing spirit.
It's a what do they call it?
The shit you do naturally when you love us.
It's almost like surrogacy.
Okay.
In a way. You know what I'm saying? Because men will attach to women that usually make them feel like their moms did in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even if it's toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys will end up in certain situations with certain types of women over and over and over again. And it may be linked to their relationship with their mom.
With the mom.
Right.
Okay.
Good or bad.
Now I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And same thing with women. Now, granted, there are situations where the parent isn't there. Father's not there, mother's not there.
True.
And so now the person is probably left trying to find the next example. Just uncle, grandma, big cousin, big brother, whoever's older and look like they're doing adulthood right. Might be that example.
I'm gonna go on to say, aside from my granny, in which, you know, that was still kind of limited. All of my intimacy examples from a woman, the root of my intimacy examples from a woman is the women who was with me. Like the woman I dated, the woman, my first wife, she showed me what I've been looking for in women since then. You know,
and now is she now the standard now? Because I know sometimes what happens
I never actually said this out loud, but
because sometimes what happens
every
is
woman I've had that I've locked in with proactively offered me what she offered me.
And I think that's exactly what because you said this before too. You know, they can't do what the parent does. So this is what separates that. This is why it's not that, you know, looking for a mother figure.
Right.
It's not looking for a mother figure.
Your daddy could never and bet not ever do what I do for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And should never, by the way.
Right, hopefully not.
He should. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But same thing with men. You know, we're looking for women who can supersede, can move past that. Yeah, it's nice that we can be cool, you can care about me and all that, but then there's that extra thing that makes you my woman. It makes me want to make you my woman.
I want the motherly stuff, but there's one there.
There's some extra stuff that triggers me. Right. Like some things you can bring to the table. I can roll with it. Like, okay, that's cool. I deal with that. I like that. That's cool. Everything good. But then there's some other stuff that you can now trigger me to start treating you certain ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can trigger me to start wanting to do a little bit more for you, or thinking a little bit more for you.
Right.
As opposed to it just being like routine here, give, take, that kind of thing.
Right.
You know.
So how y'all feel about women calling y'all daddy?
I'm cool with that.
Y'all do?
I love it.
For sure.
I don't like it.
Well, it depends. You know, it depends on
women call you daddy?
Who it is.
No, I'm not.
I'm joking.
I'm not finna be calling my man.
I'm joking.
I never liked that. I don't like men calling me mommy or mama.
I get that.
Do men be doing that a lot? I don't do that.
Some of them still be trying.
Hey, mama. I never did that. I never did that.
Mama,
I get that.
I said it joking and
I get that, like
on the slide, but
I can't stand
not on a regular. Like I don't address women as hey mama, hey mama.
You know what? I thought you was talking like sexually.
That's what I thought she was talking about.
I don't call women mama sexually.
No.
Hey hot mama. I don't know. I don't do that.
You know how.
But if she called me daddy, and that's fine with me.
I wouldn't mind if she called me daddy in passing. Like if I was, if she just walked by and said, "Hey, daddy." Okay.
What's up, baby?
Damn right. You got that right. You got that right. You got that right.
Yeah, I mean,
you see this D?
Okay, you see this D?
Okay.
I mean, I don't get mad at it. I don't do it. I don't call women mama, but when they call me that, or, I'm understanding my role here.
Mm-hmm.
My job is the job that your father did for you. That's my job. You ain't gotta like it, the daddy thing. Mm-hmm. Somebody told me once, I only got one daddy. Yeah, your daddy didn't buy you a house, nigga.
And
so I'm better than daddy, actually, but not really, right? Because it's different. But
and in most situations, once you get grown, daddy is going back to life with mama, just like mama's going back to life with daddy. And it's like y'all niggas is out the house. We finna get back to what we finna do. We finna kick it. We finna get back to what we do.
Right.
So y'all are out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you wanting a daddy.
It's my job as your man to keep you safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job to continue to show you what a man is supposed to be like, just like your father was supposed to.
Guide you, groom you.
Not groom.
Grow.
Grow.
Yeah.
Right?
not grow, but
Grow you and grow with you.
You know,
Just like it's your job to grow me and grow with
exactly.
you.
True.
Like challenge you. Don't take a challenge as, you know, a conflict every time. You know, if we bring something to the table that can help you elevate, don't take it as a shot to you or what you're really trying to say. Like some people will get into that feelings when it comes to that, men and women.
Men
You
and
know, where women's
look.
trying to help you get better, and you like, who you trying to tell? Like, what you trying to say?
I
Like,
tell you, I tell you what. My son, the oldest, is 22 years old. His mama manages money. She's strong when he weak.
Mhm.
When I got a good woman, she managed my money.
Okay.
I'm really bad at it. Here you go, just take all this. Because I'm gonna blow this, but the bills are covered and we got some savings. You know what I mean? It's just, that's our jobs mainly. What we to be strong with others weak, and you're not gonna go bat 1,000 with that because some places y'all both weak.
Right.
But hopefully the priorities are in order.
Yeah. You don't like guys calling you mama, and you don't like calling guys daddy.
No, hot
I'm
mama.
not calling you, none of that. I never liked it.
Okay.
No big deal.
If you gonna be my lover, be my lover. I don't want to be your mama. None of that.
Okay. Okay. How about auntie?
Who's these cat daddies is calling? Who's these cat daddies is calling you mama? I need to meet these guys.
Say, mama. Say, mama.
Say hi, mama.
Hey.
I ain't never really been into calling my
You
man
be dating.
Okay.
You date older guys.
I want you. I'm just recently have.
Oh.
I actually never really been into the older guy type of thing. You know, maybe that's another thing, a reason why. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no man to feel like you daddy in me. You know what I'm saying? I want us to grow together. You know
I mean,
I feel like I'm supposed to be your. Well, see, that's probably with me. I grew up in a household with men. I was only girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's my brothers made me tough to the point where I feel like ain't nobody like how I'm saying mama me or daddy me. Like you is. If we gonna be together, I want us to be together. Even though I do feel like women need to, be submissive and a little, up under her husband. At the same time, if I'm getting out here grinding, I'm making good money and we making it happen together, I feel like the level of respect or, it should be a partnership.
And this is why I date. This is why I usually date broke women because I don't gotta.
I usually date broke
I'm not doing it right now, but this is why I usually date broke women because I don't even want that parallel. No, I ain't equal to you. You ain't equal to me.
Okay.
I respect where you at and you respect where I'm at. And within what we do, yes, I'm daddy. I don't got. If you don't want me to say that,
yes,
if you don't want me, I mean, like even if it ain't about the broke women, because even I've dated women who make more than me and dated women who make right where I'm at. But I'm daddy. You don't want me to say it, that's fine. But I'm still daddy because I got to fulfill a lot of those roles. You just you just don't want nobody to say it. I've been with women that don't like that, and I'm totally fine with that. I don't have to call you. You don't have to call me daddy. It is not nowhere near a requirement. But I'm still fulfilling the similar roles.
Okay.
I understand how you want to respect your father, and that's great. But at the same time, when that wasp is in the house, who's right?
When there's a spider on the wall or something.
When there's a rat right there. Don't get me wrong, it ain't like some women won't go and get that rat. But I've seen the same women who will go. I've seen the same women who will go get that rat.
Hey,
when it's a man right there, they can't wait to hop behind my man.
Yeah, your job.
They can't wait to submit to that. Submit that to him. Give that to him. Like, hey, I don't.
Hey, get to work.
You know what I'm saying? a lot of women wanna hide behind that protection and that authority.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of women wanna fall behind that authority, and they will if they respect him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I definitely have always respected my men and put them on a high pedestal, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I do believe that the level of respect should be there. I'm not disputing that fact. You know what I'm saying? The level of respect should be there.
And the authority
I'm honor my man. If my man tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right away.
right. And to me, the authority goes both ways.
True. And
Yes.
that's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said you not finna daddy.
So I don't call her mama.
Because the authority go both ways.
I mean,
you're not finna daddy me.
I mean,
not finna mama.
if you doing what
you.
He ain't calling you daddy or mama, whatever it is. But if you do what he say, you also did what your father said.
True. You obeyed.
You feel me?
And on that note,
I'm obedient.
We're gonna get to this break. Shoptalk 7, man. We gotta talk to boss. Coach Tracy P in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all keep them comments coming, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. Let's go ahead and get to this music, man. Oh, man. We got positions, man. Positions. With an S. Shout out to Lachey J. Let's get it. Shoptalk 7. Let's go.
I love the way you kiss me. I love the way you do me. I know you can't resist me. The way that you be missing me. And when you get to looking, you have my body trembling. You twitch it and you stick me. My body get to stiffing. And baby, when you it out, it in. I'm begging, baby, give me a second or give me a minute. The way that we touching my soul, the skin to skin. I'm on my knees, I'm begging forgiveness for all of my sins. And baby, when you change positions, oh, the way when you hurt me, baby, hurt me, baby. And baby, when you rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. Say it gets with positions, say it gets with positions. And baby, when you rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock. Say it gets with positions, say it gets with positions. Ooh.
Slow tongue down your throat, digging like a moat, wet enough to sink the boat. Say my name, that's for sure. Pull a hand and I choke. On the crash coast, got insurance, what's the quote? I pay, lay a body down, I pay with an ankle by my ill liquor toe. Real player, nasty girl from the city, itty bitty. Even in missionary, I be trying to suck a. Do you feel me? In the mirror, yeah, I'm grilling. Hit it from the back, lick my thumb, then I time to switch positions. Get real quickly. Drop a can I get a sip, baby, simply. Hey, forbidden fruit, don't tempt me. Want a second round, berry bonds. I ain't missing, swinging for the fence. Hit it, then I hit it. Over the fence, you know I'm home run with it. Hey.
Rock the boat, rock the boat, rock. Say it gets with positions, say it gets with positions. And baby, when you rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock. Say it gets with positions, say it gets with positions. Ooh. And baby, when you change positions, oh, baby.
Gotta throw, give me top till I spin off. Don't know your cotton, we knocking the 10 off. I'm cool with no safety, it's easy to get off. Fucking the landlord, she knocking my rent off. Put your bitch on it, she make the kids off. Gotta sleep like a bitch off the fentanyl. Yeah. Chopping ballin', you know I'm a big dog. Don't get the clutch on my shit, go through brick walls. And miss on no shot, but I might get a missed call. Who that? Steady calling, I don't pick up at all. Fresh out the booty, I left it with no walls. Chopping that, I feel like Steven Seagal. I need a lighter, no. I need a striker, no. I need a viper, no. I need a jigger. I'm trying to get hyper. I need some Remy, no. I need some Henny. She touching my Jimmy. I'm trying to get freaky and pull out a Remy and bust like a Simp. I need some money, yeah. I need a counter, yeah. I need some to be sitting on the counter. Don't tweak and get enough for a goofy encounter. I need a wood, no. I need a leaf. Hey, wait till it's roll. It look like a beef. Hey, I smoke alone, yeah. I smoke a piece. I give them a show that's cold. I just rock out in my mode. The plug about to drop off a load. Never thought about selling my soul, but I thought about selling out shows. Buying the rolls, I'm passing up tolls. I do the dash and vanish. I left it smoking, no damage. I'm bringing that pressure, don't panic. I need a rollie, a patty. If it ain't about it, you ain't speaking my language. You think I'm taking up Spanish.
It's only right that I got a banger with niggas that know how to get out of danger. Flip out with anger, flip out of pain. Empty the clip off the chain. I don't do business with strangers. I just connect with connects. No need to flex for the net. Look how I collect their respect. We can go ball for ball. Have us a ball, a brawl. Just knowing this war is war. Even if you do try to call the law. Bullets is flying.
niggas is dying and all. Try to catch it sleeping, not knowing I was only nodding off. Now that I'm woke, you can say that I'm a goat. From the way that I approach, powder and dope, you can say that this is coke. Pure gas with the smoke. This is broke. You can say that they some jokes. Pure trash with the post. We give them hope. You can say we do the most. You can say we getting poked. Look how I get off. LeBron told me get my dog. He need that rollie, that patty. You got it, he fuck around and get you hit off. Bust around, then spin off. Go around, let 10 off. Hit the ground, rip a limb off. You a clown in a send off.
In my line, never pick it up first time. Gotta make a call back twice. Cause girl, you already know. I let my vocals low. Started off fast, ended up slow. Kiss from your head all the way to your toes. I keep on going to the feel like I'm taking your soul. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know. Is it too fast? Should I go slow? Slow down, sip slow, cool down, slow, top down, vibes on. Girl, I think it's time to get it on. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure I treat you right. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure your body right. Feeling some type of way, bad like I'm in a way. I can tell how you taste. Chocolate chips on my face. Always can't get enough of your taste. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure your body's right. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know, go fast or slow when I go low. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know, go fast or slow when I go low. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure I treat you right. Baby, all I really need is one night to give you what baby, you need. You feeling some type of way, better not come here to play. On the way, I can tell by how you taste. Chocolate chips on my face. Always can't get enough of your taste. Baby, all I really need is one night to treat your body right. Oh yeah.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get this shit. 3 top, load up, turn around, flip the bricks. He say I'm too pretty for this. I say it's genetics, bitch. You ain't know, bosses come, big ass and pretty tits. Be careful, boy, watch your lip. Know who you fucking with. Known to put him 6 feet under, then turn around and flip his chick. Never fold under pressure. All we do is get better. Never hungry, stay eating. Fine wine, sharp cheddar. Keep the snakes near. Be careful, my dear. That venom burn, lesson learned. How was we born this year? Fear never hold me back. So all I do is attack. No lies, all facts. Bitch niggas get back. Trying to sell me a dream. What the fuck do you mean? You a peasant, I'm a queen. Ain't no fucking in between. Watch me fix my crown. You simple bitches buy down. You ain't know who I am? I bet you hoes know now. Sit down, pay attention. Come on, chicks, just listen. I'ma show you how to get it. To the top, no limits. First you drop that nigga, then you cop his hitters. I ain't talking drug dealer. All I'm talking about is winners. They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get this shit. I'ma show you how to get this shit. I'ma show you how to get this shit. They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get this shit. 3 cops, load up, turn around, flip the bricks.
Hey, we gonna have to keep some of them old ad-libs too. Like that. Who did the beat?
JTE. We'll come with that.
Go lunatic, I'm fluent with words. Come
and grew up in Shoptalk to the death. But I rap well, I step over my cap well, I'm at bad towns in your area. You know what the fuck it is. No lunatic, but please call me low. Thanks in advance. Favorite motivation song is the best. I'm like lightning striker. Smokes in the mist. Could be gone with the wind. No more smoke, there is this. With me on foolery, your eulogy. Low pack, plenty tooleries. No getting over or screwing me. Punishment will be cruelty. It's school time for tough guys. I bet you that they truancy. I'm getting better with that though. Got mentors who influence me. Plus, my personality so inspiring. I'm coming like Run DMC. You should call me Sire Bill. Fire Marshall Bill. Let me show you something like this fire there. Got a woman worked out like Khaleesi from the fire pit. Life is a movie. At the part where all the action is, and I'm with the snipes with it. Fucking all the actors. PTT, you ain't know. Best describe me as an acronym. Courageous, radiant. Best describe me as an adjective. That drip and my vibe is so nostalgia. She said my intellect arouser. And my style so astounding, her combo so dope, her vows so dope, her chemistry, she got the taking off blouse and trousers. Said some freaky pussy was in town and wanted me to pound. Now I'm like wowzers, yowzers, it's going down round after round after round after round. Been inside me too, I get it every avenue, huh? Thanks for coming and fucking with me, yo, there's gratitude. Trying to leave you with some shit that make your fucking neck hurt. Just believe me that your network is your fucking net worth. Yeah. That's how it's in there. Alright, I'm gonna come with my ad-libs, my nigga roll. And I'm ready for my punchline. My nigga roll. Yeah, I think I'm good. Hey man, you better not kick this shit.
Man. Shoptalk 7, we up top and we get down. It's your boy Get This D Smith in the house.
I do know why. I like to be the aggressor. That's it.
You like to be the aggressor?
I like to be the aggressor.
So on
Medium
break, just to catch y'all up what we're talking about on break. Shout out to the chat. We love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Real quick, let me get off to that song list real quick. We had Doubt by Jessica Black. You know what I'm saying? Before that, shout out to the movement. After that, actually, we had Loco. What up, Loco? Tabletop. Before that, we had some of that Noah Hayes featuring Lucky Spearman, Body Right. Then we had King Laron featuring Dino, Mr. Know-It-All. Shout out to Dino, man. Happy birthday, bro. Dope party last night, man. Get off. And before that, we kicked it off with Lachey J. Positions. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the playlist, man. All right, back to this conversation. So we're talking about, I don't know how we got into the conversation, but we're talking about, I guess the question is, what do you want from a woman? Is that the question? Would that be?
We was talking about me not liking sexual aggression.
Yeah, because we were on the topic of how I was saying I don't
like
daddy
right,
a man.
like
I'm not
right.
finna daddy a man or whatever. And we got off into, you know what I'm saying?
Somehow we segued into that.
Who's the aggressor? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You daddying me, you know what I'm saying? Or me mommying you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
so
you.
yeah. So
you like a more, you don't like the power shifter. Sounds like you don't like a power. You don't like an uneven power dynamic. Like it's like the daddy and the mommy
daddy
and
thing.
Does that create an uneven power dynamic?
Does that sound?
It sounds like you you know, you daddying me. It sounds like a power thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
but how does that create an uneven power dynamic? What would be an example of that?
It's perception.
Okay,
it's perception.
It's perception.
You don't like me. Yeah, it's perception. You don't like me telling you what to do. To you, it sounds like I'm bossing you around when I just say, "Hey, do that." Move that mic to the side. You don't like that. To you, it rubs you the wrong way because it makes you feel like I'm just telling you what to do. When all I'm saying is that can be done. Now we're doing this. I'm doing this. That's what I'm doing. I'm just delegating. So to you, it's you telling me what to do. But to me, it's really just, a quick suggestion. It's not like, a boss thing. So it's really perception. So it'll affect the power dynamic if maybe
I feel like you talking at me,
right, or down to me,
right,
as opposed to
talking to me,
right,
asking me.
Right. I get that.
Like that. Yeah.
I get that.
Oh.
Even if it's not necessarily meant or intentional,
Right.
if people hear, and this is really how people act, this is what I've learned. Folks hear, they react through that. They hear through. Let me say this. How can I say this? People usually hear through their experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say, it's not really what you say, it's how they hear it, how they perceive it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you do, it's how people perceive it.
Right.
Which is why you have to do a lot of self-checking, because
True.
people don't necessarily be meaning what you think they're meaning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes somebody using the dynamic of mommy and daddy, I can see how some people may see that as a, I don't like the way you,
Right.
I don't like the way you use that. Yeah, I can get that.
But I do want my man to be a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just don't want you to daddy me. But
Yeah.
I do want you to be the man. I do want you to be the leader. You know what
So
I'm
what's
saying?
an example of him daddying you? Because if he's a leader, he got to tell you what to do.
If he a leader, he got to tell me right.
Like-
True. But it's like you were saying, how you say it to me. I don't want you to come to me like, do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to talk to me about it. You know, like, hey, baby, how you feel about this and that and the third? Or like, for instance, I had this one guy tell me, like, man, baby, you cuss too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to change your language. You growing and evolving into new things. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it like, damn, you're right. Every time I noticed sometimes when I do cuss, I could see a change in my face. You know what I'm saying? But I went through a period in my lifetime because I had postpartum, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through therapy, and my therapist told me to cuss. She told me if cussing makes you feel good, to cuss. So I went around, letting them roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And because it was really making me feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By getting it off my chest.
But what was it making other people feel like?
Now you see what I'm saying?
Because you're literally energy dumping.
Right. So
it's almost like
now,
just swinging in the crowd of people as you walking around. Just,
right.
Now everybody backing out like,
what's wrong with you?
You creating hostility in the air.
Yeah. So now, I'm learning. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so the way he came to me and said it, like, you need to stop cussing. It's supposed to, why you always cussing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what you consider daddying you.
Yeah, where you call yourself trying to change.
I thought it was just being an asshole.
Oh, well,
I mean that too. That kind of sounds like.
Because like me, I'm come from an environment where you don't got to put a cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pick that up, back.
Mm-hmm.
Even my subordinates, if it's their show, they're running the evolution, and I'm there to help.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go grab that rope and cut me 6 inches. He only got to look at me. If I know he's talking to me, I'm gonna go grab the rope and cut me 6 inches.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just that. Like, first time I seen that in the workforce was I was in the Navy since I was 19, so that was my whole experience. I was at the post office here at O'Hare, and when the manager told one of the workers, like, hey, get that box and put it over there, man. And the dude's like, hey, you don't talk to me like that. You ain't my father. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I'm like, that's a lot more energy than just grabbing the box.
Right.
Could have been done with that.
You could have been done with that. Just grab the box.
Mm-hmm.
Why he got to put the cherry on top for you to grab the box? By my woman, I can be told, get that from the store. I know she cleaned the house.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drop that on my floor. Yes, ma'am. All right. You got it, boss.
Right.
She the one to keep up the maintenance.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend all your money on these hookers. Okay, I won't spend all of it. You're right.
I will budget.
I will budget what I do with it.
I will budget for these hoes. You're right. I should budget for them.
Right. These
are reasonable things.
I think
not that I get talked to like that, but
that's the key word, reasonable.
Yeah.
I think
If it's a reasonable request.
Yeah.
And then you in the flow of your day, I don't need you to say it with sugar on top.
No.
You busy doing what you're doing. We need it done. Got it.
That's right.
Because
I don't need the sugar on top either.
it's the same woman let me, at night.
Things.
Hello.
You can fuss at me. Go ahead, baby. You do what you got to do.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. You dig me.
Yeah, you understand me? I'm gonna show you how daddy is later.
Hello.
You did.
Thank me.
So I try my best not to have some of the fights I had in my 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try not to have those fights. It don't be worth it. Like, she love you, she's still there.
See, some people,
you know, and
some people, it's in some people's nature to reach for more space just because it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So some people will reach for that extra space, you know, to do this. Wait, what's going on? You could just ask me. You could have just suggested. It'd have been fine. You know what I'm saying? Like some people use that as, you know, their main way of communicating.
What I don't like is if you yell at me before you talk to me about it.
Okay.
Can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean, like
you got a problem, you ain't never said nothing to me about it, and your first response to whatever the issue is to yell at me or talk to me crazy.
Mm-hmm. And you have no clue about what's going on.
That because it's so easy for me to, because this is what a lot of people do. They'll leave you wrong and watch you stay wrong. And not build to it. Then I got to build up. And my whole thing is like, you left me wrong the whole time. You could have just told me, help me out, man.
That's right.
I asked you not to make me have to figure it out. If you think if you think that makes me too slow for you, then leave.
Yeah.
Right.
All I'm asking for is a heads up.
Otherwise, help me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people get like that. And it's like, I can't respect that.
Yeah.
Not, you know, and then
especially when the opportunity is there to vent that out.
Right.
So we can avoid that.
And just tell me what to do here. Turn the key this way. Okay.
Again, this is that power snatch I was just talking about.
Like they don't get no power from me that way. Like
no, it ain't from you. It ain't from you. What it is it's really just an egotistical feeling, really. Because they could come to you and humble themselves and just say, "Hey, this is what's going on."
I guess so.
But what happens is
they get punched in the mouth.
But what happens is they risk. People don't want to risk. They don't want to risk failing at that.
Right.
If I got to come to you and say something to you, I don't want to risk that going bad.
Right.
I want to, because then that puts you in a position to say, well, who the hell are you to tell me what to do? You know what I'm saying? Even though that may not be what you're going to say. So what they do is they stave off what they need to have, the conversation they need to have, until something happens and all of a sudden it's
here's my advice to people. Here's my advice to people. Don't get in a relationship with nobody that can't tell you what to do.
Don't get in a relationship with nobody
that can't tell you what to do. If you won't allow them to tell you what to do, why are you there submitting yourself in the way you're submitting yourself?
Well, there's a clip of Jill Scott on the Breakfast Club where she says, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. I was like, okay, Jill. All right, baby.
Tell me what to do.
And I listened to it a couple of times and I was like,
listen, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I guess, ma'am. I yes, ma'am, a lot. The only thing you can't tell me is to eat vegetables.
You don't like them?
Most vegetables I don't. I like collard greens, cilantro, potatoes, huh?
Oh, man.
I do like cilantro.
Oh, you do like cilantro?
I like collard greens, cabbage, cilantro. I'll eat spinach leaves. I don't really like them, but I'll eat them. Beans. I eat enough vegetables.
I mean, you made it seem like you don't eat vegetables.
But it's like tomatoes, broccoli. I do carrots.
Oh, you eat cauliflower?
No,
you don't eat cauliflower.
I mean, I have, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I've grew. My palate has grown. It took me 40 years, but my palate is.
So
grown.
you like the leafy?
Yeah.
The leafy.
Yeah, because I'm okay with the texture. Food is a texture thing for me.
That makes sense.
That's why I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like the texture.
That makes sense.
Or Miracle Whip.
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Even though ketchup has a certain texture, but I don't know. I like ketchup, but I don't like tomatoes.
It's the taste of. So this is what I'm talking about. So you can figure out things that you want to know if you want to dig a little.
Yeah, if I want to know,
if you want to know.
I self-assess a lot, so if I want to know, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Some stuff I just don't care to bother with.
I get you.
I got so many moving parts. I just don't care for certain things.
Right.
I don't care for this to be that deep.
Right.
Maybe it should, and maybe it's not fair to whoever I'm dealing with, whatever kind of partner that is. Business, I won't do that. But in my personal space, I need it light, man.
I got you.
It's got to be light.
I got you.
Heavy's not allowed, man.
Right.
Life is gonna throw us into heavy stuff anyway, but like if it's petty, heavy, nah, man, I'm cool.
See,
you know what? You can have that. Yes,
Yeah.
Sure.
All for you.
Okay. Yep.
I can't. I wish I could divorce it like that. I can't.
I can't handle the.
If somebody's in my space, in my head, I'm trying to figure out what are the mechanics that allow them to be here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What is it about me that's drawing them? What is it about them that's drawing me? Is this a dick pussy thing? Is this some real energy thing? Is this a mental thing?
Right.
Is this a trauma bonding thing? Is this a boredom thing? Like these are the things that run through my head.
Right.
It's always about 3 of those.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's a sex thing.
I can't help it.
It's a trauma bonding thing. I mean, I don't make it that deep. I'm calling it deep. For him, that's probably not deep. But for me, I'm calling it deep, right? For the sake of the conversation. I could see why you're here. Why you're here is what you do proactively.
Okay.
Like I had a chick who I liked her. I really liked her. But all she cared about was sex. Cause I had I had figured her out sexually. So now we're compatible.
So, yeah.
Right? I know how to make her orgasm and all of that stuff. So she's addicted to that now. I'm going through a time where I was renting rooms at this time. And like I had to rent a room from one of my friends and I just wasn't feeling myself. And that situation ended up not working out. I had to go move with my father.
Okay.
And all she wants to do is get a hotel so we can have sex.
Sex.
I'm like, shorty, I
You
don't got
paying no
no
attention to what I'm going on, what I'm going through.
Right. No, nothing.
Well, can we just get a hotel tonight and worry about it later? And I'm just, what about me?
So did you feel like a piece of meat?
Yes.
For a piece of meat.
That's not the thought process I had, but that's what it was.
Did you have a what about me feeling?
No.
Like
I just immediately decided that she's not going to help me through this time. Emotionally.
She's not there for that.
So I can't bother with you right now.
Right.
Now when
I moved to Rock for like a 3 days later.
Right.
One of the greatest times of my life, by the way, moving to Rock.
If it's messed up, sex ain't even pleasurable.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I don't like that's for me. Like,
if I could manage,
that's why my head can't stop.
If I could manage
because
to get it up,
I know how I like my sex, you know, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to get that.
Get it.
And not to say that I can't just go for mine. I could just go for mine. Who can't? But I want a quality exchange where, you know, I get the best. Yeah. So I can give the best.
Right.
See that? You know what? I got somebody fussed at me about that because I'm not like that, right? Like I personally don't require the upper echelons of ecstasy, right? When it comes to sex, I don't need that. You want me to give you that? Fine.
That's fine.
Because my whole joint is like, I'm trying to figure you out anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna figure her out because I like to do that. And I'm gonna keep figuring her out because I like to do that. But I don't need it for me, type shit. Like,
so for me, aim to please guy.
Aim to please, and I'm easy to please.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy to please, so you
like sex is fun for me. So taking her to the heights, I'm probably literally saying what you just said anyway.
I mean, you already know my stance on it. I don't give pussy, I give dick.
Yeah.
And that's not a cocky thing. That's because
literally a cocky thing.
I mean, it is a cocky thing.
That's literally
but it's not a cocky thing. The premise behind that is you have to value what you bring to the table just as much as pussy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're getting busy, but you also gonna be the one doing most of the work. Okay. You're gonna be doing most of the work to get the pussy set up to get the pussy. So who's really doing the work here? You know, where's the real value here? The real value is in the footwork that you're doing to pursue whatever you're pursuing. To get it, right. You know, all they doing is just sitting back, watching the clock. Like, okay, check. Check, you did that. You didn't do that, but man, I check him. I give him a little something. Okay, you qualified. You know what I'm saying? But that don't separate you from nobody else. Right. Yeah, so what I'm saying? So you have to find your value in the situation too. Because you just another dick too. Just like she might be another pussy. Oh, yeah. So how we separating the women from the girls or the boys from the men or whatever the case is.
I'm getting my $40.
My $40. There we go. There we go.
I'm getting so
$40
much more. I'm getting so much
$10
more.
tip.
I'm getting so much more out of the women I deal with than the intercourse though. So like I don't even be worried about that.
I worry about it because if I'm gonna get my intercourse, if I'm gonna get my dick, it's gonna be quality. Period. Okay. So if I'm gonna give my time, it's gonna be quality. If I'm gonna give my money, it's gonna be quality. Whatever you get from me is going to be a quality. So I need to understand why you're getting it. Right. Just like if you give me something, is this something you just get all dudes because you want a house or you want a place to stay? Right. You want a dick to lay up under? Is that what you're trying to do? Well, so you do this to every dude, and that's your way of that's your net.
Well, one way or the other, one way or the other, for whatever the reason was, she gave most of the dudes she been with the coochie. Regardless of what the reason was, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It may be something deep, may not be something deep. They all know what a coochie look like.
That's true.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. So
if you want to line up and just be another number, then that's fine.
Sexually, from another number, I don't give a shit. Sexually, because it's like a This is for me though. This ain't for everybody else.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to say this like everybody else should look at it this way at all.
Okay.
I'm fucked up, or I'm weird in a lot of ways.
We all weird.
To some other people.
We all weird. So I'm weird as shit.
You know, so like sexually, I don't care about all of that. I mean, I like. I'm gonna take you there because I like it and it's fun for me.
Okay.
It's not deeper than fun for me.
Okay.
And I understand sex can be maintenance. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm 100% okay with that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Blow my top and we cool. I don't know. Give me some eggs. If I was pouting, I'm done pouting.
Right.
And see, that's the thing with me too. I'm probably gonna be the one cooking breakfast.
Oh, okay.
So ain't no way. I'm probably gonna bring you some tea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or some water in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I have your towel and everything ready.
Ready. Okay.
So I ain't go. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you just gonna get pumped and dumped.
Right.
You're gonna get treated a certain way.
Right.
You know, you might get some breakfast.
No, I haven't pumped.
And it'll be a healthy breakfast too. It won't just be no fried up crap.
I haven't pumped and
They gonna
dumped.
be baking all through the breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
I
you feel good.
I haven't pumped and dumped since my last out of town trip.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't pump and dump as a habit. I did it when I was in the Navy. Because we're overseas, and what I'm gonna do with them?
Oh, real quick, let's go ahead and get to this break real fast, man. I'm just gonna run out of my mouth. Let's get to this break, man. You know what? I played this last time because I forgot that it was actually commercial. Because it sounded like a damn song.
What's that?
So we'll play it again. 6200 goes, man. Family first.
Oh yeah, his car commercial thing.
Yeah, it's actually a car commercial, but it sounded like a song. Like it is a song. So I played it by accident because I was rocking to it before I realized, like, oh, damn, this is commercial.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get it, man. Family first, man. 6200 goes. Let's go.
Yeah, it's Ghost. Hey, check it out. Hey, we at Waukegan Auto Auction with it, man. 2731 Belvedere Road. That's one to get you to the door. $500 now. Let's go. It's Ghost. Let's go. $200 at the door will get you in. $500 down, that's the starting bid. When we open to the public, this a walk in. You can jump inside the Benz or Lexus. It's Monty Guru and the Ghost, we out here flexing. Go tell your friends, man, go on, bring they check in. The auction, we at the auto auction. Waukegan, we at the auto auction. Monty, Armor, Guru and the Ghost. You get out with OBB, he got prices on the low. The Phantom of the Opera, but better known as Ghost. We in and out cause we be shopping, boy, we at the snow. That Chevy or that Benz, boy, we got 100 more. And all that rap shit that they doing, do not move the Ghost. I stay in tune with real brothers, Ghost don't play the role. Remember, I was outside broke and I ain't had no coat. It's BCD forever, ever, ain't no fucking joke. The Guru everywhere, the Pakistanis on the road. Waukegan Auto Auction, boy, come out and see the show. The Pakistanis out here winning, boy, they showing ghosts. $200 at the door will get you in. $500 down, that's the starting bid. When we open to the public, just to walk in. You can jump inside a Benz or a Lexus. It's Monty Guru and the Ghost, we out here flexing. Go tell your friends, man, go on, bring they check in. The auction, we at the auto auction. Waukegan, we at the auto auction. Yeah, let's go. Hey, 2731 Belvedere Road, Waukegan Auto Auction, baby. YourChoiceAuto.com, baby. Let's go, man. Hey, Pops, I lost it. Let's go. It's Ghost. Family first.
Now, I know everybody done, you know what I'm saying, heard lovers and friends, you know what I'm saying? This that King mix, though, you know what I'm saying? I put my little twist on this shit, you know? I'm touching the body, I'm kissing the body, and I probably shouldn't. We've been moving too fast, I'm tempted to crash, and I probably shouldn't. I'm loving the body, I'm gripping the ass, and I probably shouldn't. Lift you up when you feeling down, cause your last nigga probably wouldn't. Water her like a flower, that pussy get sweet like banana pudding. Baby, you ain't easy to find, so playing with your feelings, I probably wouldn't. Girl, you know you find this wine, take a sip of your potion, I probably shouldn't. Shit, I might fall in love thinking that I wouldn't. Make you tell all them little niggas that you took. She know I beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing, and I know when I get back, she gon' be. You know it, beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing, and I know when I get back, she gon' be. She know I'm a gangster and gentleman at the same time. Open the door for you and slang iron. For you, I'm a step, that's front line. My D, I'm been busting, I decline. She say I make a wet eye deep dive. Take a soul out of body, no revive. We go round after round, you just decide. Climb on top, I can make this a slow ride. Baby told me I'm packing the whole side. Dirty talking, I'm giving a whole vibe. Ass fat, I spread this shit so wide. I be lying if I told you I won't slide. Flipping her like Olympus, it's go time. She say I make a drip, it a pull down. I'm getting wild, but she telling me slow down. How you gon' try to run when it go down? She know I beat her shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat her shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. You know it, beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, here I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. And I know when I get back, she gon' be.
By the way, this is a Fly Cool Club.
Scody wanna be like Pop. And that thug life on my chest. Thug life. Or be like DJ Khaled. And tell these niggas we the best. We the best, nigga. Yeah, there was a Rolling Stone. Rolling. To see his shorty come up. Nigga on the come up. Watch these niggas' faces drop. Triple booty. Cause they whole album flop. Say we from them fucking jets. Project. Where 2 for 5 was more for less. We be going overtime. Nigga. Our journey isn't over yet.
I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. Stupid is as stupid does. All the haters I disquiet. From the loud mouth off to his face, but you've never seen him this quiet. I'm fly cool, boy, cold zippers. Born ready like no jitters. I do major things with words while the people rank to his private dude. I'm not the one you should meddle with, treating your mental with words I can revel in, making you feel as irrelevant as a chick placing an orgy claiming she's celibate. My pace is like a crescendo, your understanding is limited. Like P. Diddy said, don't get onto the Greek, boy, don't be proud of your ignorance. You will get debunked at your aperture, so act mature. Amateur, why hide your intellect to look cool? Where I'm from, we would call you a new fool. My words will soon make a difference, so don't be the one subtracted. I'm from a place called struggle that taught me to overcome a distraction. Got style, so my name is Stilo. I'm nasty, so the last name Jackson. I'm raspy like an early morning wake up. When I know something about me, then ask it. A tisket, a casket. I call a chick's chest a nice basket. I'm lively like Blake, boy. Don't fuck around and get your ass kicked. No. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos. I just wanna be famous. And be all in these videos.
I just wanna be famous. Be all in these videos. Oh yeah. I just wanna be
trying to say is I don't want to waste another minute of. I never had the space to be up in this love. I just feel away. I know I want to stay. Get my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Hey, it's all for you. Got my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Baby, I don't want to wait. It's for you.
Damn, that's pretty damn dope. Yeah. Take it kindly, I'm just trying to be great, so I'm keeping my pace, running this race and making it timely. And I know how it feels for you to feel away. I feel the same way. Can't nobody break what we find. See, we on the wavelength that's levels high. I can't tell a lie. I just think it's hella fly. Screenplay type of living like this is televised. And I ain't trying to huff you up. None of them alibis really got me believing there's nothing that I can't conquer. Like nothing can get it twisted and nothing can quake karma. Like I'm in the best position and I've been a great charmer. How you got me on this pedestal? I'm finna shake karma. So salute to you, so salute to me. Cause I was used to bashing, that's how I used to be. Guess I'm showing growth, cause they like who is he? But they can just keep sipping with pinkies, cause I don't do the tea.
Say is I don't wanna waste another minute of. I never had the space to be up in this love. I just feel away. I know I wanna stay. Get my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Hey, it's all for you. Got my heart on my sleeve.
Time's out for the time past. Know you feeling away, but you down the ride with your fine hand. And you know that it's written, whatever you seek to find. Ask, know that I'm with you, always protecting you and providing. Take a sip from this wine glass. Look at you differently, knowing we share some scars though. And since it's a team effort, your hands in my little scar, Joe. That's why I appreciate how you carry the cargo. Bear your cross like a star, though. All of me ain't no partial. Dreams starting to come true, evidence of the sun too. The light turns into rays, the art of our war, sun suit. The waves that we made before is not current. The way we rockin' the boat is short, no need to disturb. It's the convergence of faith and trust to the point that feel like this can't be us, but forever we tied together, babe. So lace me up, separated by design and aligned with structure. We return to each other. We can cut in the sun.
What I'm trying to say is I don't want to waste another minute of. I never had the space to be up in this love. I just feel away. I know I want to stay. Get my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Hey, it's all for you. Got my heart on my sleeve. All for you.
I really get into this bag. Never had feelings like this, especially not this fast. I'm tripping, and I can't even deny it. Gotta get you out of my system. At least I tried it. You motivate me in ways that you don't even know it. Too nonchalant, and my pride won't even let me show it. Heart is on my sleeve, so my heart won't let me leave. When we apart, I can't wait until the next time that we meet. At the same time, I know that we can't be. Can have feelings for you with a future that I can't see. We enjoy each other's company. We ain't gotta do shit. Maybe next lifetime on some Erica about shit. I do this. Now everything's at stake like Luke Chris. I'm already saying too much, like I got loose lips. Back in the day, I pretended that I wasn't into you. Nowadays, you feel the presence of God when I enter you.
What I'm trying to say is I don't want to waste another minute of. I never had the space to be up in this love. I just feel away. I know I want to stay. Get my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Hey, it's all for you. Got my heart on my sleeve. All for you.
In fact, you're strong enough to deal with it. You real enough to stand in the field with it. 10 toes down, you're a rider. It's only right I be that king right beside you. And we ain't frontin' for the frenemies. Rather build a foundation with God and protect our energy. What we have on is self low vibration, reaching higher levels. Growing through even got similar broken petals. Rolls together through the rain, pedal bows together. Cause season we gon' make it last forever. Yeah, you talking about being patient. And at that time I was patient. Now I'm getting impatient to make you the wife. Start a new chapter, yeah, us and the kids. Living out our dreams cause we both deserve that space. For real, protect and provide, that's what I aim to do. Compare you to any other woman because they ain't you.
What I'm trying to say is I don't want to waste another minute of. I never had the space to be up in this love. I just feel away. I know I want to stay. Get my heart on my sleeve. All for you. Hey, it's all for you. Got my heart on my sleeve, all for you. Baby, I don't wanna wait, it's for you. Young, what you
Honey, or whatever I'm supposed to do for you.
It's too much.
You need a back rub? Yeah. Got you, baby.
Shoptalk 7, man. We up top. We get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house.
I'm changing my name. Get This D from Monix.
Little M.
Big M. Big dog over here.
Little M.
Big M for sure.
Hey, real quick, shout out to the chat. We love y'all, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to that playlist, man. That last joint was all for you. BHNWB shit. Shout out to the boys, man. Before that, we had Fly Cool Club. Famous. I just want to be famous. Hey.
Be all in your
videos. Everybody doing a lot of videos right now, man. Shout out to Fly Cool Club. Before that, we had King Lorine, Wait For Me. That's it.
That's a hit. Right way in the building.
That's it.
That's one of my guys right there. One of my guys.
That's it.
He gonna be one of the guys that performing at the show in DeKalb on our fourth leg of the tour.
That's what's up.
You know, got the tour coming up. Shout out Doug.
Yeah.
We about to make it happen.
Yeah, let's do it. Before that, we got 6200 Ghosts, man. Family First. Now I told y'all that's a commercial. I played it anyway because it's a dope commercial.
It's dope. Okay.
It's a dope commercial. So shout out to 6200 Ghosts, man. Before that, we had that was another break. Okay, cool. Yeah. And that does it for our playlist for this break, man. Shout out to the playlist. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Whether you're tuning in on Roku, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, whether you're tuning in on StreamYard, whether you're tuning in on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook go down again.
Did Facebook go down again? And Facebook went down again. So check us out on YouTube and the Roku app. You know what I'm saying? Facebook hating, dude. The hate from Facebook is bogus. Y'all need to write into them. For real. Zuckerberg, I don't know what you gonna do, but I don't know, man. Why don't you come on and chop it up with us? We'll see what's up. Yeah, so before the break, what the hell were we talking about? We was talking about some air damn thing.
Yeah, we really were.
Oh, Lord.
Everything been good. It's been a great night. I'm
yes,
glad
it has.
y'all had me to come out and chill with y'all.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course. Tell people where they can find you.
Yes, it's the Boss Lady. And on Monday nights, y'all can tune in to the Talk to Boss show. Live on my Facebook page. I have a YouTube, Talk to Boss. That's TALK, the number 2 and Boss. That's where you can find me. Coach Tracy P on Instagram. And I also have a Talk to Boss page on Instagram too. That's
numbers,
it, y'all.
Getting them numbers, girl.
Getting them numbers.
Yeah.
God is good.
You can find me at Ambitious Entertainment at the Grown, Talented, and Authentic event that they have every Thursday night.
Okay.
A lot of R&B and comedy happening.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm sliding up there after I leave here.
Shout out to Tuxa Fam and them.
Oh, and you can also find me on Tuesday at Ambitious Entertainment at my event. You feel me? Takeover Tuesday. Next week, we got Xavier 2 times performing, as well as the beautiful young lady, Livy Rose, performing. Ladies night. Free before 10. After 10 is $10. Ladies free before 10.
Ladies.
You fellas got to pay.
And they'll pay to see the ladies. Y'all already know ladies.
So ladies come out, put on your best cocktail joint.
Hello. Stunt
You know
like
what
you
I'm
always do.
Twerk a little, you might get some of these 20 singles I got left. I'm just saying.
Because he can't spend all of it.
Nah, I can't spend all of it.
She said don't spend all of it.
Just some of it.
Remember, you're on a whole budget. Stick to the budget.
Shout out to the ladies that allow their man to have a whole budget.
Back to the whole budget. Shout out to the whole budget, man.
For a king.
Shout out to the whole budget. Gotta keep your hoes in line.
Need a budget to do so.
Keep your hoes in line, man. Keep them hoes in line. All right, man, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Shop Talk 7. Let's go ahead and go out the way we came in, man. Landscaping Looch, Street Boy Stretch. 39th to the heights, baby. Let's get it. Shop Talk 7. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, man. Same bad time, same bad channel. You know what it is. Let's go ahead and get it. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
Jesus shit!
I was repeating that shit, bro.
Hell yeah! The affection! Walk through that door to see the light. Slow plow, I tried to push the white. Shit was weak, I couldn't get no sleep. Fuck the white, I'm fucking with the green for the bucks. I like the green, got inside the place. Get you high like John Moran. My shit, yeah, I'm popping that. Stay on the move, keep it real, ain't fuck around with you goofies. Make me double G you die thinking it's Gucci. I'm a landscaper. For the plans for the damn paper. Fuck you pay me, I'm not a damn favor. Slow, think it's sweet, you die, gon' push your luck. Like a no-hand nigga, I still can get you touched. Get it right here. Couple buds with some light hair. Got you thinking you can fly like light year. Toys on me ain't looking, can make a move. I pop smoke, yeah, this shit can shake a room. I'm up in this though. Couple tickets, what I'm in it for. Hit the connect, told them send it on, we building goals. Whoa, 448, what that shit weigh? Fuck a war, nigga, get cake. Lose. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. From 39th to the heights. It's big shit, baby. Big shit poppin'. Oh, shit poppin'. You gotta know that. What up, Luke? From the heights to the low, like a poem. We gon' get it on, baby. Yeah. Street boy stretch, got hella moves. Big boy business, nigga, I ain't got shit to prove. Just scored a lick for the 50, I got some shit to move. Loose, hit the line, you know your team is smooth. Double battle 3 off the block. All the Steph Curry way, check a bag on the Tuesday and Thursday. Chicken the Curry way. I've been toe stepping for years, I keep a stupid play. Your mouth if he playing in life, I'm quick to snatch his play. Give me that. Move around, big homie, back on this duty grind. If you ain't in my way, little dude, baby, no never mind. Quality control by the piece, that is out of smoke. The price is just shopped on the lows. I need another boat. Cause I'm him, now they call me Houdini. I need 100 more. I've been put on month after month for months. Check the scope. Yay. For 48, what that shit wait. Fuck a war, nigga, get cake, get straight.